to Summer Belongs to You, and last time the Disney Explorer has escaped the clutches of the evil Disney villains.
Here we are again. Do you ever film me? Welcome to Epcot.
Hi!
Let's see what adventures we will find today.
And which Disney stars will meet today? There's Pluto over there.
Get Pluto's signature.
Chip and Dale.
Discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. Surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicine, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that will one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
To our soil and reduce the need for fertilizers. In farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In Saudi Arabia and Mexico, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for pesticides by using natural predators like ladybugs and wasps to control pests. In Japan, we're learning that by adding composted leaves and other plant material to our soil, we can reduce the need for fertilizers. In farmlands across America,
Now we'll review tomorrow's growing for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land. Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. Others, like the jackfruit, fluted pumpkins, and dragon fruit growing here, represent the vast number of lesser-known tropical plants. As we learn more about these groups, we discover that many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. For instance, the fluted pumpkin thrives in the poorest soil conditions of Africa. With its edible seeds and leaves, the pumpkin could become an important staple for areas where other crops don't grow easily. The unique-looking dragon fruit is actually a member of the cactus family. The fruits are high in vitamin C, rich in antioxidants, and have a light, sweet taste. The fruit originated in Mexico or Central America, but is already becoming popular in Asia. It could become a source of important nutrients for people living in many areas of the world. These and many other lesser-known crops may one day be as popular as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, is an innovative way to increase harvests, protect wild fish population, and produce a healthy crop, like the sturgeon that grows over 300 pounds. Now that's a lot of catfish. Tilapia, bass, and catfish are three popular crops raised by fish farmers around the world. Most are grown in open ponds, but innovative recirculation systems like ours can conserve water and improve production. More than 200 different species of aquatic animals and plants have been successfully farmed. Even these American alligators can be successfully raised in controlled environments. Now, nearly half of all fish consumed worldwide is now raised on farms, making aquaculture an important part of our efforts to produce a bountiful harvest and protect natural resources here at the land. We grow about 5,000 pounds of fish each year, many of which are featured in restaurants around Walt Disney World.
Look at the monkey puzzle trainers.
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like the ones you see help to increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. We're growing these nutritious sweet potatoes above ground. This method increases yields, produces larger potatoes, and can be used where rich soil is in short supply. We're growing lettuce using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year. Here's something you don't see every day. Tomatoes growing on trees. These plants were originally developed by Chinese scientists. Tomato trees live longer and produce many more tomatoes. One of ours lived 16 months and produced over 32,000 fruits. Much of the produce you see grown in our greenhouses is served at the restaurants here at the land. The future of agriculture is not one idea, but the one you see here. The aquaponics system integrates hydroponics with aquaculture. Provide a source of natural fertilizer and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less resources. In our lab, Epcot Science, the future of agriculture includes some high-flying ideas like the ones you see here. The aquaponics system on your left integrates hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a source of natural fertilizer for the plant, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less resources. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants. These greenhouses represent a whole lot to produce powerful harvests for our growing population. Around the globe, scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quality and yields of foods that we all rely on. By working together, we can continue to find innovative ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. These greenhouses represent just a tiny fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population. Around the globe, scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quality and yields of foods that we all rely on. By working together, we can continue to find innovative ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living as the land inside the boat that remains seated until the boat comes to an even stop. On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratory. Those of you interested in an even closer look at our greenhouses might consider the behind-the-scenes walking tour. It's a great experience for the whole family. The tour desk is near the entrance to Soarin'. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
Hello, and welcome to Soarin'. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and, of course, these little beauties. Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling.
Nice work, pal.
He's got grumpy on.
Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival gate. Okay, let's review. That is seat belt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Yeah. Have a nice one.
Just got out of Soarin'. Say, the water is back.
It was because Michael Jackson's birthday.
How did they do that? There's Mickey Mouse.
We lost a lot of good players to college.
She's himself.
There's your buddy.
Mickey Mouse. There's Goofy.
Thank you. You too.
Here's a girl who likes to give hugs. Minnie Mouse. He wants to go out and have fun, just like all of us.
Mom? It's not being appropriate to invite him to a child, but it can always make sense. Excuse us, folks. VIB coming through. Very important bear. VIB. Are you waiting in line, Duffy? Why are you waiting in line? You want to see yourself? Oh, yeah. You gotta come up here.
Come on. All your friends are waiting to meet you.
Get the autograph.
He's just too adorable.
He's adorable.
Look, there's Donald.
Inside the bowl. And if you have children, please wait.
Cards. They want to play the softers game. Cards are in the room. They got to get. I have my cards.
the Donald.
Excuse me, we are looking for a dog. Ay, ay, ay.